is Walter Peter Brenner. I was born in Guatemala City in 1965. I am a Guatemalan citizen with Swiss nationality and have been a professional artist, painter for 30 years and sculptor for 21. I learned drawing and painting with my father, Walter Peter Koller, a well-renowned Guatemalan painter that studied at the Beaux-Arts de Paris. My education includes architecture at the Francisco Marroquín University in Guatemala, sculpture at the School of Fine Arts in Zurich, Switzerland, and visual arts at the San Carlos University in Guatemala. I have served as General Director and Professor of my own art school, Ars Artis, founded in 1993. I am in love with the human figure, with its beauty, with its greatness. I love working big, monumental. I define my creative process as classic. I approach my client inquiring about his philosophy, his morality, and his sense of life. I always try to create a match between his view of life and mine. I start drafting with sketches and drawing until I satisfy my semiotics and the client's taste and mind. Then I create a scale model in plasticine, and when he agrees with the result, I proceed with a monumental enlargement in clay, then powder mold, and conclude with a casting or a carving. My original pieces take very long to be finished, between 6 months and sometimes more than 2 years. I work any finished media, plaster, terracotta, ceramics, resin, castings with calcium carbonate and painting, bronze with the lost wax method, of course, and sheet metal, embossing and welding, marble, stone, carving. My artwork represents a second renaissance of Aristotelian philosophical and aesthetic vision, trying to achieve an artistic expression that says, yes, we are here. Not maybe, but indisputably, yes, we are. Yes, we are aware of what we perceive. The senses do not deceive us. Oh yes, there is one truth, but sometimes, because obviously we are not infallible, omniscient, and omnipotent, we cannot always know it. My work attempts to communicate that man should be the end in itself. My work tries to express to civilized humanity that beauty itself is objective and that itself depends on the correct mathematical integration of the parts to the whole. I firmly believe that the human being itself can practice virtues that help him to achieve values, and that they deserve to be obtained, maintained, and of course immortalized. I am convinced that the man and woman who attains wisdom, who practices ambition with integrity and independence, who acts consistently, who aspires with justice, with fortitude and temperance, will achieve one of his most important values, purpose, in order to acquire his most important emotion in life, that is happiness, the reward of the achievement of his dreams, the fulfillment of his highest goals. Romantic heroism is what really represents my work, a heroic sense of life, a sense that man is capable of shaping and modeling his own destiny, a sense of hope. Someday he can realize his most cherished dreams, a sense of strength, of achievement, of happiness, full and deep. My ideal work of art is master of your own destiny, converted in a gigantic, huge, colossal piece of art. When will I achieve my best work of art? Not yet, not yet.